Yes. Is
Ask
it
the
an
Red Prince.
audience you desire?
Ask the Red Prince what you should do next.
I intend to rule an empire one day, not a tiny outcropping in the sea, lording over gulls and guppy fish. To that end, I suggest we focus on the obvious. A farewell to Fort Joy and a hello to the mainland. Of course, I'd much appreciate it if we managed to find a dreamer first.
So you're happy we survived? So you're happy he survived the shipwreck you were in?
As am I. A prince should die of old age or on the battlefield. Anything else could be construed as weakness of character. That said, I've the distinct feeling I wasn't meant to die today, for despite your heroics, I was still cast into the water. I sank. I drowned. But there was something in the water. A voice made of air that soothed my flooding lungs. There was sudden light, warmth, life.
Express amazement. You too heard a voice as you lay tossing in the waves.
Truly, how intriguing. To hear a voice whilst drowning is a rather specific delusion to share, is it not? Still, I wonder if... He hesitates. Are you a religious person? I'm rather relieved to hear it. Religious persons tend to be all too self-important in their supposed humility.
Examine a companion to check their current attitude towards you. Be aware, companions who really don't like you will leave your party. Oh.
As for myself, I perform the ancient rites of prayer and ceremony with a kind of languid indulgence. After all, when one is revered by many as a living god oneself, public deprecation would be needlessly self-important as well, wouldn't you say?
Ask the Red Prince what got him here. How is it possible for a royal to end up in Fort Joy?
There was a small incident which prompted my many rivals to move against me. Technically, they had the letter of the law on their side. Such a nuisance, the law. Quite necessary to keep the common in line, of course, but one such as myself it should exempt as a matter of course.
Disagree. Well... I like two, but I also agree with one. Because when there is like just a giant load of laws, it's just like, oh, I can't really do anything. I agree, too many laws keep people under the thumb of authority.
What I meant was that, being authority, I shouldn't be under any thumb. I had thought that was perfectly obvious. Sadly, that enlightened point of view quite clearly turned out to be academic. If not, we wouldn't be having this very conversation.
Ask him what the incident was that made him run afoul of the law in the first place.
I hardly know you as yet. Let's leave some mystery in the relationship, shall we? We can exchange criminal records later.
Ask him to let you tell you more about his need to find a dream.
There isn't much to say, but for the fact that I simply must.
Okay.
It's the portent of it all. I can feel it. The revelation will be world-changing. I just know it.
Smile. Tell him he's got you all curious.
And justified it is too. You'll be a witness to wonders, I assure you. As certain as the sun, such is my conviction. I will be, then grow beyond being.
All right, take my leave. Huh.
I never want to set foot on. Hey, mister. It's a lot nicer here
Oh,
than that
it's
stinking
Trace.
boat, huh? I'm sure glad you went back to save the others. Saw one of them wringing out their tunic at the shore a few hours ago. Say hi for me.
Sure.
Ooh, that's a pretty one.
Oh.
Magister, now speak.
Still a lot more I want to get to. Before I continue any further. World secrets. Keep an eye out for secret passages. Rivellon is full of hidden levers, pressure plates, and mysterious hatches. Try walking through the hanging vine. Oh. Oh, right.
Wonder where this leads.
As the alcove opens up, you see the same skeleton that you met on the boat before it sank. He's still not wearing his mask. He's leaning over a corpse, prodding and pulling at the skin of its face.
Bugger. How on earth am I supposed to... Oh. Perhaps...
Skeletal fingers reach down and grip the skin of the dead man's face, pulling sharply upwards. After a few more tugs at the man's cheeks, the skeleton relents, letting the head drop to the ground with a damp thud.
Damnation. That's stuck fast. I wonder, does the beard act as some form of anchor?
I don't think so. I don't know anatomy, so curiously ask what he's doing.
Ah! No! Stay back! Don't... Oh, it's you. I must admit I'm surprised. Perhaps you're more buoyant than I suspected.
Admit that you're surprised to find him here. Why did he head for a prison island?
It seems the human that stole my mask was rather more resourceful than I gave her credit for. I chased her here, but she rather seems to have given me the slip. Thus...
He turns back to the body, prodding at its face cautiously.
What's his business with the body?
Why, its face, of course. What other use would I have for some rotting corpse? A face that seems rather stubbornly attached to his skull.
1 second, chat. Hold on. 1 second. Okay. That should do it. That should do it. Okay. Okay, there we go. And there's one more thing I need to take care of. One more thing, chat. One more thing. Wrong thing. Wrong thing. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. Back. Okay, sorry about that. Face that seems rather stubbornly attached to its skull.
I would normally employ a tool to delicately but viciously rip the face from the body. I could then craft a mask to hide my bone. But as I lack such a tool...
The skeleton grabs the corpse by the cheeks and pulls hard, grunting in frustration as the body's skin holds firm.
Why is he in the mask?
Because my own was stolen from me. And the idea of being chased across Rivellon by every idiot with a torch does not appeal. Oh, get away! Monster! Hide the children! You are simple beasts. And you simply do not like my... well, not my kind, but those that look like me. So, if I am to traverse this land, I will need a mask to disguise my features.
Look at him curiously. What does he mean, not his
Simply
kind?
put, I am an eternal, and you are not. You have my sympathies. Indeed, no one seems to have the good taste to be. My people are rather absent. At least from this realm. As for the others, well, there is an excavation site at the Black Pit's oil fields. Perhaps there I'll find my answers.
I don't know. What is that? Some sort of cult?
A cult? Hardly. We were a race that existed before the idea of race was needed. We were all one.
Huh.
I could ask you to imagine an Eternal as a creature of incredible intelligence and skill. But I fear the limits of your imagination would not do us justice.
Rude.
We studied the mysteries of the universe. We created works of great art. We disappeared. But I will find them. Wherever they are, I will find them. We will have our world again.
Ask why he's still here if his people have vanished.
Well, that hardly seems relevant. But if you must know, I was inconvenienced for a time. Several centuries, in fact. Or perhaps millennia. One tends to lose track. I was sealed in a tomb for daring to be curious about the world. It seems our king did not agree that the universe should be explored to its full potential. Perhaps I should thank him. It seems I was spared whatever happened to the others. I wonder if flowers would be appropriate.
Oh, where does he think his people are? In some other realm?
Ah, well, that is the curious thing. They are clearly absent from this world, and yet they are everywhere. Every one of your races resembles them in some manner, and the statues you have built to your gods look remarkably familiar. Perhaps my people have ascended to some new realm, or perhaps your gods are merely a folk memory. Regardless, they are not here, but I will find them. Wherever they are, I will find them.
It sounds like he needs a companion. Ask if he'd like to travel with
I suppose, circumstances being what they are, it could be advantageous. You seem more at ease in this world than I. A guide would certainly be useful.
No, it would work out well for both.
Excellent. While we are conversing, perhaps you notice that I am rather skilled in, well, all things. Of course, the arcane arts are my little speciality, but being a brilliant wizard does not mean I cannot handle blade or bow. So, which do you require for this enterprise of yours?
Hey, I'm interested in someone with a little finesse. Let's give he's comfortable in the dexterous arts.
Ah, you seek a more subtle approach. How surprisingly civilized. Very well. What do you require?
A robe.
I could do that with one hand behind my spine. Now, shall we get on? They're splendid. Very well. Let's be off.
Nice. What you got? This requires can only be cast in combat. Adrenaline. Gain 2 action points immediately, but lose 2 action points next turn. Any action points over your maximum are... Fool enemies into thinking you're dead. Cooldown of skills will be paused, and the action you take will cancel this status. Oh. Okay, I love it. Veiled Undead. Due to the clothing you wear, your undead nature is hidden from those around you. Oh. Okay, what is this? Flurry. Perform 3 quick attacks, each dealing 2 physical damage. 2 to 3 physical damage. Damage is based on your basic attack and receives a bonus from Finesse. Oh. Interesting. Dodging 1%. Your ability to evade attacks 1%. Huh. Interesting. Oh, no. Get back up. Get back up. Oh, God. We're dying. I didn't see the poison part. Oh, well, we leveled up. Oh, sweet. Oh, God. Nope.
Quite right. Do seek my counsel. I highly recommend it.
There we go. Jeez. Rude. Interesting.
You hear a small whimpering sound from behind a basket. You peer behind it and find a small human child holding her knees and trembling.
Gently ask the shaking child what's wrong.
The child quiets and seems comforted by your presence. She looks up at you with curious eyes.
Ask her why she's crying.
There are monsters here. Lizard ones and real ones. It's really scary. And I miss my ma and pa.
Ask her why she's scared of the lizards.
Master was a lizard. She sent us here. Me, ma and pa. She was not a nice lady. Lizards aren't nice ladies. It's their fault I'll never see ma and pa again.
You miss your parents too?
Parents are the best. They take care of you and make sure nothing can hurt you. And when they leave, you're all alone.
Her eyes lock with yours for a moment. She places her head on her knees and sits quietly.
Go! Get out! You are not welcome here! Go, man-pig!
Gently raise your hands and say you mean no harm.
She eyes you suspiciously.
Please, please, just go.
Oh, well. Sorry. Where am I, by the way? Oh, okay.
these turtles? They're transforming.
Oh God. That's not good. Ow. Oh. Oh God, these hurt. Oh God, these guys hurt. Oh. Ow. Yeah, no. No. Yeah, no. That is a giant no. I'm gonna have to come back this way because there's really nothing I can do here. Oh, poor cat. Ow, that hurts. Come on. Thank you. Should probably actually go ahead and level up. Level 2 distribution. Okay, for this guy, I know I definitely want strength. Availability 1, single-handed. Increases damage and accuracy when using a single-handed weapon, dagger, sword, axe, mace, or wand. With a shield or empty offhand. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Okay. So this will increase damage and accuracy for single-handed? Like, guess I'll go with that. Another point in persuade. Yeah, another point in persuade. You. Obviously, con. Dual wielding? Yes. Dual wielding. Scoundrel. Hold on. Plus 5%. plus 5% critical multiplier, plus 0.3 movements. Oh. Oh. I probably definitely want to go dual wielding. Here, thievery improves your lock picking and pickpocketing skills. Pick lock, use a lock pick or the context menu of a door or container. Pickpocket, interact with the character while sneaking. Probably actually want that. And you. Maybe? Yeah. And... oh. Oh, I should have just went for Wayfair. Whoops. Guess we go for bartering. You. Okay, well, there's that. We're leveled up. Oh, is there any way I can get down there? Oh, can't reach. Okay. Makes sense, I suppose.
What's this? I found something. One must put in due effort if one is to reap the proper reward.
Oh. What is this? 5 physical armor. Okay. Guess we'll give you that. Okay. What all do I have? Guess I'll give you that. Well, I guess everybody has one of those. All right. Okay, well, I guess we go ahead and head into the city now.
But I know nothing of any of this.
We already know the truth, Magister. Now speak.
I am a proud loyal to the Order. I would not dream of subverting our cause.
Atusa, please.
Your Godwoken has asked you a question. Answer him.
Need I repeat myself?
But I know nothing of any Verdus.
We already know the truth, Magister.
Okay.
Stay back, sorcerer, and stay silent. Our Godwoken speaks.
We know you've been helping sorcerers escape, Atusa. We have proof.
I'd sooner cut my tongue out than lie to you, Alexander. I know nothing of any escapees.
If you can tell the Godwoken no more, your tongue is of no use. Cut it out.
This can't be serious, Alexander. Come!
You should know by now to obey your superior, Magister, whatever she may ask.
Presume that this lizard's treachery has been great, or the regime is run by the prettiest of tyrants.
Atusa pinches the tip of her tongue with 2 fingers and brings her dagger to its root. Her eyes squeeze shut. Drops of blood form against the dagger's edge and quickly fall to the ground. She groans.
Stop! My father, may his soul rest in peace, would be disappointed in you, Atusa. To think you would lie to his only son, your bishop, and your friend these many years. The fate of our realm hangs in the balance. If you will not help us save it, then you will help the Void destroy it. Dallas?
Yes, Your Holiness?
I believe we're done here.
What a waste. Come, we'll be needed elsewhere.
He hasn't changed a bit. Always late.
The lizard magister, or what's left of her, lies in a puddle of gore.
Harsh times requires harsh measures.
She was a lizard, yet a magister. No matter her reasons, her penalty was fair.
He hasn't changed.
In dialogues concerning the entire party, characters that are not avatars will automatically give their own answer.
These creatures are so prone to violence. Naturally, the weaker specimens suffer.
I can't wait all day.
The cat's eyes are clouded and grey, but it stares at you with acute...
What's going on?
Oh my. Guess I'll take all that. A lot of good stuff, I hope. Well, anyways. Okay, I actually would like to know where I would actually see the other characters.
I told him I'd known exactly, didn't I?
Like, crap. What's it called? I don't know what it's called. Oh dear. Their thing towards me. Their attribute towards me. There we go. We'll go with that. Attribute towards me. I'd like to know what that is.
Come on then, Lexi. Pay up.
This is not your business, Long Pig.
Don't let this moss muncher talk to you like that. Especially a cheapskate like this one. Griff already knows she don't like to pay her fair share.
An intense-looking man steps between the thug and the elf and rolls up his sleeves, revealing well-muscled and heavily scarred arms. You recognize him. It's Ifan, who you met aboard the ship on the way here.
Oh.
Just stand aside, won't you, mate? This is no business of yours.
Lone wolves decide their own business.
The thug freezes in fear for a moment before shuffling back to the protection of his crony.
Pay up, elf. No one shorts Griff, especially not one of you.
Stand beside Diffin and tell the thug to back off.
Burrow looks you both up and down, sizing up your combined threat.
Ah, get out of here. The both of you. You ain't worth the sweat on my brow anyhow.
The elf smiles and bows to you in thanks.
Follow me, before more of them trouble us. There is a safe place.
I guess I follow her.
Hello. You gonna pray all day, buddy?
Oh, that's Lowe's. Oh, well, I guess I gotta come back.